Well, today's day 4 of the CORE7. It's all about exercise. Before I start today's, I want to quickly say, if you get any value from these videos I'm putting out, to help Facebook share them so that people get to see it, I'd appreciate if you put a like on the video. A comment or a share would be even more powerful. And from yesterday's video, I want to give a shout out to Steve Michaels, who's a customer of ours. He gives some really positive feedback on the Heart Health BP capsule formula, natural blood pressure support, and also the Powder Max, which is the chocolate flavoured product, and also the BP Reset program and mineral balance actually. So Steve, appreciate that, thank you very much. Okay, today, so for exercise, there's 3 things that we should probably consider when we're talking about exercise. That is resistance, aerobic and stretching. So if we cover them individually, resistance exercise is good for building the muscle. I'm sure it's good with the blood sugars and stuff like that. You can do those in the gym with some light weights, heavy weights, whatever suits your current physiology and fitness level. You can do it with your body weight, so you can do it where you're leaning against the wall, where you're doing the exercise on your thighs and stuff like that. So resistance is really important to help build muscle metabolism, and I'm sure it's a blood sugar it helps with. Somebody can maybe put a comment on that. The second one is aerobic. So aerobic, first of all, while Alpha and Django there, I'll get them in today's video. There they are having a sniff about. So aerobic, this is what I'm doing now. I'm walking. Doesn't have to be doing a marathon. You could literally just be out walking in the nature when you're out against the trees and stuff like that. This helps to lower stress levels, which is super good. Being out in nature, getting the sunlight on your face. But so for aerobic, it could be, depending on your fitness level, it could be walking, it could be running, pedaling a bike, it could be more intense stuff like boxing and stuff like that. I'll cover what I do at the end. So aerobic's really good because it stimulates the vascular endothelium, so it helps to produce more nitric oxide, which you now know is really good for you. It helps to stimulate the lymphatic system. That's where you're getting all the toxins out of your body. We covered that in day 1. So if you click on my name at the top of this video, you'll be able to see all of the previous posts I've done, so you don't miss out on nothing. So that'll help with the lymphatic. So it's the movement that helps with lymphatic to get all the toxins out of your body. So aerobic is super important. And stretching, I've tried yoga in the past. My body's too thick set for that. So I couldn't really get all the moves in and stuff like that. But yoga with the breath and everything else, as you know, the breath helps to get you. So yoga, stretching, or the breath helps to put you from the usual fight and flight sympathetic response, where everything's all tight and you're producing cortisol and all this sort of stuff, which is all bad, and puts you into the parasympathetic. I'm not even going to say it. Parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest and relax and all that sort of stuff. That's where you want to be. So them are the 3 things: resistance, aerobic and stretching. If we talk about what I do, I go through various things in my life. I think what's consistent with them all is the resistance. I don't do body related stuff. I do some pull-ups and stuff like that, but mine tends to be in the gym. I do it 3 times a week. So I do my chest and triceps, I do my back and biceps, I do my shoulders and traps. I don't actually train my legs, which are super important, or my stomach. Stomach, I just don't like training that. My legs are really thick set in any case, so I don't want them to go any bigger, so I don't need to train my legs. I get plenty of exercise doing the walks with the dogs. So that's what I do, and I'm consistent with that. Aerobic, I'm out walking every day. I have some boxing training equipment in the garage where I do a little bit of aerobic exercise on them. You know, I used to go out running and jogging. I'm probably 18 stone-ish or something like that, so I'm probably a little bit too heavy. But I used to do it. It's probably a couple of years since I've been out running. So that's what I do. With the stretching side, I've tried yoga in the past, but I'm too thick set to get all the proper movements in and stuff like that. But if you can do it, it's really important. But what I'm doing this year, every year I do a health, wealth and happiness goals. And for the health side with me fitness and stuff like that, in addition, because I always do resistance and aerobic, this year I'm going to put in stretching. So what I've got in the garage now, actually, which I've just put in, I'm putting the running machine in. I've got an assault bike, which is the one where you pedal and you pull the handles like this at the same time. And I'm also going to do some finish off on some stretching exercises. Stretching's good for the the whole flexibility of your body, and like I said, to move you into the parasympathetic nervous system. So that's what I do. Do you have any experiences or any advice that you can give? Or you're a personal trainer, a naturopath, a doctor? Any advice you can give? I understand all of the safety stuff. If you don't exercise at all and everything else, don't go out and try and run a marathon on day one. Start small. Just a little bit will help. But if you've got any valuable input, really appreciate it. Like I said in the beginning of the video, any likes or comments will help Facebook to share it. So today's video on the CORE7 lifestyle items, which we've already covered, detox, hydration, diet, and today's exercise. And now we've got the 3 more of the next 3 days. Any comments, leave it below. Highly appreciate any support that you can give to help this video get into more people's hands. And this group is all about sharing experience to the benefit of other people. So if you've got any experiences to share, I'd appreciate if they leave them below. I'm going to finish off on Alpha and Django because they're there. There they are. There's the sunshine. So this is really good to get you into that, nice, calm, relaxed state. There's all the bushes and all of the nature, which is also really good for your mental state. So, okay, thank you. Bye, over and out. Cheers.